my little draconic wolfkins. I hope that you're all doing well. If you guys like what you see and hear, please like, subscribe, and turn on the bell to get notified. And if you guys want to send me your own horror stories, my email is in the description below. Alright, let's get into it. Info for privacy reasons. I moved to Ohio a few years ago from another state, but have never even been close to traveled through or visited Columbus in my entire life. Last 2 years, I have had a handful of times where I had lucid dreams where I knew I was dreaming in the middle of the dream and called it out. The dreams would get rather bizarre or frightening following my discovery. It's getting to the point where I either have no dream at all or have a lucid dream. Oh god. Oh god. I don't bring this on. I actually would like these to end. A few days ago, the dream I had went from frightening to mortifying. I dreamt that I woke up and saw 3 people in my living room. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Like, what the hell? I could see them from my bedroom. I immediately hid my kids in the closet and comforted them, yelling at them to get the fuck out of my house. I continued to yell until I noticed they weren't moving and had a sinister laugh. Oh no. Nuh-uh. I would want to wake up. What's so funny? I asked, gritting my teeth. They said, "We're not in your house. You're in our house. Go outside if you don't believe us." I stepped outside, and the house looked completely different than my own and had different set of numbers on top of the door. When I walked in, the house morphed entirely into a different house, and they were sitting in different spots but had not changed their expressions or positions of their body, which was still facing towards me. I asked where I was, and they told me the street and city. Oh shit. At the moment, I came to the understanding I was dreaming, but before I could catch myself, I yelled out, "You guys aren't real. You're demons." Legislations. It didn't feel like I was saying it because someone else was speaking through me. I caught myself and just said, just kidding, and started nervously laughing. The male of the group spoke up and told me that I wasn't dreaming, that this is the end for me. I asked for clarification. He said without blinking, "Ma'am, you're dead. We are the ones that are still alive." He then asked if there were anything more he could help me with, in a customer service voice. I said, "Yes, wake me up." As I woke up, my child, who was still co-sleeps, reached their arm around me and said, "Aw, good morning, sweetie. Did you have nice dreams?" I can't remember their response, but they spoke clearly with no errors. They have a speech delay, and I immediately knew that it wasn't them. I tried to get out of the grip, but I couldn't and started freaking out. After struggling for what felt like an eternity, I finally woke up for real. A couple of hours after I brought the kids to nap, I decided to look into the specific address that I surprisingly remembered. For privacy reasons, I will not give out the address because I don't know the folks who live there, but I will say it's located in Franklin County, Columbus, Ohio. Ooh, that's a long ass ways away. At least, I'm assuming it is for where you are. The house was exactly like the one in my dream, down to the front and size of the number on the door. I don't believe in astral projections, but this is the only logic I can come up with. I've never been anywhere near this house, so does anyone know of anything that has happened in this area that could piece this together, or is everything just a coincidence and my brain is playing tricks on me? Sorry this was long, but I needed to be precise.